17:34. So I've had some sort of epiphany. It's not even an epiphany, it's like a self-discovery type of thing. More of like a meditation. Um, I think that oh shit, controversial topic. I think that weed meets you where you are, and it meets you very well. So like if you're in a terrible space, now of course it depends on dosage. There's a chemical aspect to it, but then from an not an esoteric perspective, but just from like a psychological or psychic perspective or something like that. What essentially happens is that the thoughts you choose to amplify, or the thoughts that are going on in your head, that are moving in your head, uh, get amplified when you're high. So like those thoughts which manifest into actions get amplified. So if you feel like watching TV and wasting your life, then that's the idea that it sort of amplifies, right? Bear in mind, me saying waste your life is sort of like arbitrary. Uh, for some people, if they can enjoy those few aspects or those few moments of their life when they watch TV, that's good for them. But what it does is meet you where you are. So if you're like super productive, it will sort of meet you where you are, and then you'll like sort of like immerse yourself within that idea that hey, I'm productive and stuff like that. Or your associations and patterns will follow the whole like map of productivity, right? For example, with me, I'm filming videos for working out. I try different angles, I try different lenses, and zoom in and zoom out. And normally that would be quite boring because if I'm quite distracted, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna eat later? Okay, this is boring. But then when you get high, it like sort of amplifies that thing, that like that focus or that thing in which you're doing, right? Now the cool thing is that this is all centers around mental like sort of mastery. Of course, there are like psychoactive chemicals that can help with that, but um, the foundation is just understanding how your mind works and understanding the patterns that connect to each other and the transition from one state to another. That's hermetic and everything, although some people like Sigmund Freud, psychotherapists basically, or psychoanalysts, I don't know what they're called, what the specific term is, look at it from more like a psychological and like biological perspective or neurological perspective, as opposed to thinking about it through the lens of like Eastern philosophy and stuff like that, or esoteric tradition as a whole. So it's quite interesting. But yeah, now I meditated, I filmed a video, now I'm probably gonna go do something else, be helpful, and then I'll call it a night. I might read, but I doubt I will. I feel more like discussing. If this video could go on forever, see, like I said, it immerses you within what you're doing and the state of being that you are. It's just, if I could describe the state of being that I am in or that I am, it would be something along the lines of, I don't know. Anyway, I traded today. I lost both trades. Sometimes price shows a pattern very subtly, and you sort of have to be adaptive and quick enough and experienced enough to know that okay, this pattern, even though it does not look like the textbook pattern, should count as a pattern. Therefore, I should move my stops. So I could have moved them to break even, or I could have moved them to like half of my loss, but then I took the whole full loss, which is 25% of my account. I risk a lot. Yeah. But yeah, here's me hoping I hit record or I did. But yeah, that's about it. Let me just move on with the day, because I'm not going to trade now, despite me wanting to. Like, there's not much I can do. I might read later. So I'm not going to trade now. I think I'll just watch a podcast or YouTube video. That will be educational enough. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll read later. I'm just practicing speaking and thinking these days. I should really start thinking more though. But anyways, I need to start planning my days better. That comes with an understanding of myself. But yeah.